Hey guys, it's Matt here with Midwest Prep. Just going through the AK-47 and some tactical do's and don'ts for it. At least a few things that I've found from my experience. I'm going to start with the butt for you guys real quick. I replaced the stock one with a Tapco collapsible stock. You can see it adds a little bit more. It gives you about another 1.5 inches. But there are a couple huge issues I have with this and why you shouldn't be doing this. The first, if you look here, you got this part sticking up where the collapsible part is. Well, you can see a little bit better like that. When you're aiming down sights, this is going to be right in your cheek there, and it's just really uncomfortable. It's not fun to shoot like that. Once Tapco makes a collapsible stock, I think that's definitely a better option, or they do make a regular stock that adds about 1.5 to 2 inches on this one. Another thing is, I don't know how many times you're going to want to actually have that folded in and shooting. If you've ever done it, it's not very easy to do, and it's just really uncomfortable to be shooting it without anything on the back there, just holding it up. So, I mean, it looks cool, whatever, but it's just not practical. So, we'll go ahead and switch on to the next thing that we have going on here. And that is going to be this metal piece right here. They have different scope mounts, and this particular one, comes in on both sides right there and goes around the top. Now with this, when I have my red dot on there, we couldn't get it zeroed in because no matter how tight you put the bolts on this thing always moves just a little bit. So it's really not practical for that use. I would not waste your money on anything like that. So we'll move on to the next part of the gun and the parts that I actually like that I've done to it, and I'll be keeping with it. I got rid of the wood side rails, put on Tapco. We got a tactical flashlight here. I think that's a real good thing to have. It's just a simple one push on, one push off. You see a lot of these flashlights now where you hit it once, you get one brightness level, you hit it again, you get another one, you hit it again and it flashes. Those are nice and all, but you really don't want that on your gun. If you gotta turn the light off quick to hide your position or something, you gotta go through all the steps of hitting it again. So, really not a fan of those flashlights on guns. Next is just a center point red dot. It works, it's practical. You can set that thing in for about 100 yards. And honestly, if you're hitting somebody out further than that, you're not going to be using this gun. So you don't need a high-powered scope on this. And then I did put a new muzzle brake on here too. That's an M6 off an M16 or M16 type, I should say. I noticed that really helped a lot with the recoil. There's one other thing I put in there for recoil. It's a recoil buffer. I'll show you that real quick. That seemed to help out quite a bit too. Let's pop the dust cover off here. So it's just a little piece that goes on right there. You just slide that in over your spring and everything, and that just goes at the end there, and that reduces quite a bit of recoil. Get that put back together there. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, that's how I feel about it, as far as tactical goes. Not a good butt to have these top mounts. I mean, they do make some that bolt in right here and come across the top. I think those are pretty good. I have a buddy that has one. But yeah, I'll do another video when I got the new stock on there, let you know how it works. Remember to subscribe and wait for the next video. Thanks. Also, there's something I kind of forgot. I had to add this in. Didn't want to redo the whole video. I just got a Tapco front grip here. This is a little bit longer than I would have liked, but honestly, I don't have any problems as far as putting the clip in and dropping it with that right there. A lot of people think you're gonna hit, but I put it as far out as I can on the rails, and it's fine. The only thing, I have seen some of these that are adjustable. You can have them all the way forward, all the way back. I think they're 6-point. I'm definitely going to upgrade to one of those and let you know how it works. Because I think it would be real nice to be able to fold this forward so that, you can be holding it like that. I mean, obviously this is going to get too hot if you're doing more than a couple shots. Kind of tried putting my hand right here and kind of using this to push back on, and it was a little bit too hot. So I'll have the new butt in the next video along with the adjustable front grip. We'll see how that works. Yeah, and there's one other thing that I'm going to probably check out. I've seen it now where they sell dust covers that have scope mounts on them. Only found one online. I'm going to check one of those out though. So I'll review that next time I shoot and see how that works. You can see how the dust cover would be a pretty good spot. I mean, it does move a little bit, but you're not going to get up and down motion, maybe just front and back a little bit. So I think that could be really good if it works, but we'll see. It might be really shoddy and cheap. So yeah, check out the next video. Leave your comments. Later.